Hi everyone, I'm Gary Worthington and I'm a horticulturist here at Vizcaya. I'm going to take you through a day in my life. So today what I'm going to be doing is applying a growth regulator to the live oaks that frame the center island here at Vizcaya. As you can see behind me, the oaks are pruned to a sheer wall, which serves to frame the center island as its own little space in the garden. And so to keep them that way, we have to prune them on a regular basis. But to make our jobs a little bit easier, we apply a product called paclobutrazol, which is a gibberellin inhibitor, which is a plant growth hormone. And paclobutrazol will inhibit the synthesis of that hormone, which will slow their growth. It also has the benefit of reducing the separation between branches, so we get nice dense growth, and it also will help to increase the tree's resistance to drought and disease by helping to build the root zone and helping to increase the waxy cuticle on their leaves. So I'll take you through mixing up the growth regulator, and then I'll show you the application process. So we have 26 of these oaks that we're going to treat, and I've taken an average of their diameter and breast height, which is a pretty standard arboricultural way of measuring the girth of trees, and determined that on average each tree has a DBH of about 18 inches, and so because these trees all share a root zone, we're just going to go ahead and do an average in terms of how much we're applying here. So we've used the label instructions for an average DBH of 18. So it's going to be about a half gallon of solution per tree. We got 26 trees, so I'm going to mix up 13 gallons of solution. So this is a really good example of the intersection between art and science in horticulture. From an artistic standpoint, we really want these trees to look a certain way in terms of being very neatly pruned, but we need a little bit of science to be able to help us do that. And additionally, as I said, the growth of the trees is actually going to be, the trees are actually going to grow a little bit healthier because of this as well, because of their improved drought and disease resistance. So that the growth regulator doesn't run off, and as per the instructions on the bottle, I'm going to dig a small trench right here around the root flare. This is going to allow the growth regulator to soak into the soil and be uptaken by the roots, where it will be relocated throughout the tree. And luckily, because our soil is so sandy, it shouldn't have any problem absorbing this pretty much right as we pour it in. So I have my half-gallon measuring cup. Going to use a gravity feed here to disperse the solution rather than a pump. That way it doesn't come out too fast and splash all over the place. delicious. Okay, time to take your vitamins. Okay, and that's it. Now we can move on to the next tree. This solution is going to be effective for about 18 months. And so we'll check to see if the trees start to grow a little bit more wildly. If we see some flyaways or some suckering type growth, then we'll know it's time to reapply. But typically every 18 months we can do this.